So this is such an easy look. I feel like anybody can do it no matter if you just started makeup or not. And I'm excited to use the new Naked Reloaded palette. I love this new release. I feel like it's so much better than the original Naked palette. I feel like it has more wearable colors and it's a little bit more warm. So first I'm going to start out with the one shade, and I forget what they're called. I don't have it in front of me, but it's just basically like a skin color shade. This is just going to help everything, mesh together. You guys already know this by now because if you're watching, you love makeup and you probably already know everything anyway. So I feel like I'm just repeating myself every video. But then I'm going to take this really pretty sparkly like gray shade, and it has just a little bit of sparkle in it, which I really like because it reflects really nicely in the sunlight and stuff like that, and it doesn't leave you looking like you have been punched in the face. So it's a really good cool toned, and I like that it goes on, but it doesn't go on too overwhelming at first. So it's like blendable, and it just makes it really easy to blend. Sometimes when pigments are too pigmented and they're darker colors, it can be very dramatic too soon and it's just a mess. Then I'm going to take this brown matte shade and I'm going to focus it on my outer corner. I put a piece of tape there because I want this to be very sharp and just winged and all that fun stuff. And then I'm just going to use a pencil brush and just stamp it in to get some really good pigment and payoff in that inner corner. And then you're going to see me take a angled fluffy brush, and that's going to help diffuse everything out. When I picked this brush up, there was nothing on the brush, so whatever I have on my skin is what I'm using to basically kind of like blend it out. If you see me looking down, that's me trying to wipe off excess that's already on the brush, because again, I don't want this look to be too overwhelming. Smoky eyes can take a left turn really quick, so don't think you need to keep dipping into the pan. Kind of just use what you have. And this is where you can see I'm starting to bring that brown up a little bit into my crease and starting to bring it into my inner corner because I want it to have like a nice fade. So all that you see, there's nothing on this brush. Again, I keep wiping it off too, because a little bit definitely goes a long way with this palette. Then I'm just taking a black liner. This is by Urban Decay, and this is actually like a jelly liner, and just smudging it on in. I'm a complete asshole and I forgot to do the rest of my eyes on camera. I just threw on some lashes, and then I took the Heavy Metals by Urban Decay Midnight Cowboy, and I just put a little glitter right on the top inner corner, kind of to the center, and then on my bottom. And I just threw on Retro right here. Smudged it underneath with kind of like a fluffier brush that's a little bit smaller. And then I took the other, and this is Cat Call by Heavy Metals Urban Decay, and I kind of just swept it on underneath to make that kind of pink peach color just come to life, because since the top has such heavy smoke on it and I have like little beady rat eyes, I wanted to keep my eyes kind of as open as possible. That's why I went with a little bit of a lighter, brighter, funner colors on the bottom. So here is my finished eyeshadow look using the new Naked Reloaded palette. Let me know if you guys plan on getting this, and if you do, let me know what your guys' thoughts on it. I really like it. I love the fact that these two, which are just two everyday wear shades that I would typically use because I don't really use a lot of makeup, and if I do wear makeup, normally I just put like a bronzer in there. So this is two really good pull out shades. I think it's cool that they put them in two bigger pans. That way you don't hit the pan as quickly as the other ones. Again, I love that they threw in a peach shade. I love peach shades. I think they look really pretty on a lot of skin tones. And then of course I love my glitter, so I'm really into the burnt orangey glitters, especially on brown eyes. I think they look just so sultry and pretty. So I really like this palette, and I like that it's really lightweight, and this almost feels like a little bit of a cushion. It'll keep it safe if you throw it in your bag or whatever, even though it is lightweight, and it does have a little mirror. So I really like this, and honestly I feel like I like this so much better than the old version, because the old version I feel like had way more cooler tones, which I'm not huge with. I did do a cool tone on my eyes today just because I wanted to switch it up, but typically I'm more into the warm shades, so I do like this palette a whole lot better. So I am into it. I feel good about it. Let me know what you guys think.